Alright guys, I've got some pretty big news. You can see I'm actually finally sitting in my Jeep. However, it has no axles. What the heck? Okay, so let me explain the situation here because the Jeep now looks worse than the last update you saw, one of the last videos where we had made no progress. But this is what happened. I was down in Sand Hollow for Trail Hero with Swall Dog, and I came down with a hard case of buggy fever. And it was so asphyxiated on my mind, I was worried that if I finished this full body rig as planned, that I would be just disappointed once I got done because it wasn't a buggy. Now, what's hard about that is this Jeep has a lot of sentimental value to me because this is my first ever vehicle. I got when I was 15 years old. I wheeled it in Moab before I even had my license, and it's been a project, and ever since, it's been part of my life. So it's really gonna be hard to let this go. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to, but I have to have a buggy because I cannot kick this buggy fever. So the plan is to take all my parts from this project and move it over to the chassis and finish that up as soon as I can for springtime to make it down to Moab for the car show in April. That is my goal. I'm putting it out there. My buddies Swall Dog and our buddy Nick is helping me build this thing. They're expert fabricators, so I'm super stoked. This is gonna happen. I wanna take you guys along on my journey. We got a long road ahead, got tons of stuff to do, and I've gotta consolidate as many projects as I can so I can get the funds to finish this thing out right, because this project has been lasting 20 years. Now, that's not totally true. I told my wife this and she said that's a lie. Well, I have had this Jeep for 20 years, and that's when I originally did the build on this. I've had it for longer than that. So, it has been in some form of progress for over 20 years. However, I've probably been in this state of the Jeep for a couple years. So, well, maybe more than that. And it's just eating at me, and I've got to get on the trail. So, follow along with me. There's a lot more to come on the buggy build, and it'll yet to be seen what happens with this, whether I sell it or whether I'm able to hang on to it and eventually build it down the road. But the thing is I've got the Gladiator now. Yeah, this had 1-ton axles and it's a killer off-road rig, but it's not near as nice as the Gladiator. And the thing that I remember the most about my TJ was driving around with the top and doors off when I daily drove it and just having a good time in the hills of Bountiful, driving the stick, going up to Nilsson's, getting frozen custard. I mean, those are my memories of this thing, and I can replicate those in the Gladiator. So we're gonna create the buggy to create some new hardcore off-road memories, and we're gonna keep the Gladiator for just the good old day-to-day. Well, that is enough rambling for today, but I think you get the idea of what my plans are, which is to basically do nothing with this other than harvest the parts for the buggy to satisfy my buggy fever. And if you don't want to miss out on any of that content, make sure you hit that like and subscribe and the notification bell so you don't miss out. And if you want to support the channel to make all of this happen, head over to octanemotorworks.com and pick yourself up some merch. Any little bit helps. And I am so excited to take you on this journey with me. So stay tuned and get inspired to go fuel your passion. So this is officially for sale with the Motobilt front half kit, working air conditioning, starter, control box, full doors, brand new 8mm best top, soft top, custom rear frame section for triangulated 4-link, with 3-inch ballistic joint mounts Frenched into the frame. We've got the Mastercraft suspension seats with heating elements, along with the matching bench. For a little extra, I could throw in custom fuel cell. It's also got the full Poison Spider cage, all welded, ready to go. So if one of you wants to take this project to the finish line, I'd love to see it go to someone who has a passion for this type of build. But if not, I may just keep it for myself, but I've got to satisfy that buggy fever. So stay tuned for that. Funny, this logo I drew in 2007 because this idea has been implanted in my brain, and have I done anything about it until recent time? No. So that's irrelevant. We're not talking about that. We're talking about the now, and that's what this channel is about, to inspire all of you to go follow your dreams and fuel your passion.